President Trump and his COVID-19 infection. Now, his doctors have said that he could be released from the hospital as soon as today. Want to get it over to Cleo Green, who is in our newsroom with more, because Cleo, between his medicine, his ride outside the hospital, the pictures and videos he's released, we have been breathlessly awaiting new updates on his health.
Yeah, Mark, there's a lot going on, and we're definitely covering everything this morning. Now, he's apparently at Walter Reed Hospital, but at about 5:51 this morning, a couple minutes ago, he started tweeting a series of tweets promising the biggest tax cuts ever, encouraging people to get out and register to vote. Now, around 5 o'clock yesterday, he posted this video to his Twitter page saying that the coronavirus is rather interesting and he understands how it works. And he also promised to make a surprise visit to people who have been supporting him standing outside of the hospital. And he did just that yesterday. This is the photo op that everyone is talking about. President Trump breaking his quarantine at Walter Reed to do a drive-by for his supporters. Now, you can see him in the back seat there waving and wearing a mask. The White House says appropriate precautions were taken here. However, a Walter Reed attending physician blasted this stunt, tweeting every single person in the vehicle during that completely unnecessary presidential drive-by just now has been quarantined for 14 days. They might get sick, they may die for political theater. This is insanity. This morning, we're also learning physicians are giving the president several different treatments, including investigational drugs, in the hope of relieving his COVID-19 symptoms and possibly shortening his course of illness. But this morning, I'm reading through those series of tweets. I'll have more a little later. We're also going to be digging into the treatments with Sonia Azad and GMA also airing a special on how the president possibly got coronavirus. I'll send it back to you.